We need a happy song. Oh. Look at nature, chuds. Got like 4 hours of sleep last night. Drinking a coffee. Yeah, eventually. But right now I'm grilling, baby. Sometimes you just gotta grill it. Love this song, dude. We got Rinky and Rug. We're winning it. I feel like this should be louder. I realized something last night, boys. You win by realizing you've already won. You attain happiness by just being happy. Sounds gimmicky, doesn't it? Because we're winners, bro. They don't want the gang to be winning together. Can't stop winning, baby. Okay. I love rocking out, but we got gang business. We got gang affiliate, gang business. Gang meeting. Gang activity in 3, 2, 1. Ganging it. Alright, my coffee's done. I'm kind of letting Rug do her thing. Don't make me regret it, Griggle. Yeah, last night I was just thinking, man. Thinking about my new life while I was trying to hurry up and go to sleep, which did not go well. I swear, dude, I fell asleep earlier on a night that I didn't have to wake up than I did last night. Don't you just love it when you're like, okay, if I go to bed now, I'll get 7 hours of sleep. If I go to bed now, I'll get 6 hours of sleep. Now I'm going to get 5.5 hours of sleep. Now I'm going to get 5 hours of sleep. You're just like thinking about how much sleep you're going to get. And it just keeps you up. I'm winning. I'm still in this rap biz killing. Alright, Rinky, well, Rug already went in, so I went for a full walk today, so it's not like I haven't been outdoors yet. Just thought I'd show you guys how beautiful it is outside. Sometimes the gang's just gotta meet in the office, man. Let's see, do I got the spray bottle? Probably not. Do I? Yeah, we got the spray bottle. Let's wrangle the kitties. Oh, no. Gassy. Okay, Feety. Come on. Let's go. Just a little taste. Just a little taste of the great outdoors. Come on. Let's go. Whiskers. We'll go out again later, girls. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, he is. Hassan? Like the big, huge leftist guy? Besado! Well, I saw a gang stalker today on my walk with the priest. Didn't have my phone, so they must be tracking us with the priest's phone now. Stay classy, feds. Nice and classy. Nothing like hacking into a priest's phone to track somebody's location, but hey, you know what? Can't bring me down, dude. Can't bring this guy down. A lot of people try, I'll tell you what. A lot of people try. No, I was going on a walk with the priest, and I didn't have my phone, and they did their weird, like, fucking come around a corner right when we're walking by. Dude just kind of gives me a look. Some, you know, youthful, kind of slender-looking dude who looks like he can probably, you know... Dude is probably like, I don't know, 5'11", maybe 175. Looks like he could probably run a 5K with a pretty fucking good time. Looks like a very capable young man. Just, you know, trying to, like, as soon as he walks by, gives me the fucking NPC look, and... Yeah. Yeah, they're still doing their thing, but hey, you know what? It's because I'm special, bro. It's because I'm a chosen one. Well, I will say this. At the very end of my session with the priest today, he's like looking at his phone and he's also looking at my feet and he's like, "You have small feet." He just kind of made this comment that I have small feet. I'm a little bit taller than him. He's probably like 5'7". He probably used to be taller. But, you know, he's this kind of like short, portly guy. I wouldn't say he's like fat, but, you know, he's like 50. Makes this comment that I have small feet. And then I'm just kind of like bantering about it. Like, oh yeah, you know, Some guys our height, are like bigger, 200. I'm like a small guy. I was 135 in my young 20s. I'm 170 right now. Should probably be 160. And then he's like, all right, well, I'll see you next time. It just came off very like he was trying to give me some shit. It really did come off like he was just trying to like get under my skin a little bit. It's like, okay. Okay, backwards hat, bro priest. And he doesn't come off that way at all normally. It's just thought it was an interesting way to end the session. Exactly. Well, just wanted to point out you have small feet. Well, have a good day. I don't want to like completely let that ruin my opinion of him. I mean, you know, the dude's a celibate priest. He's a celibate, unmarried priest. You know, dude hasn't got any action in like decades. I should probably just not let it like get under my skin, but kind of an interesting way to end the session. I thought. That's, you know, as a smaller guy, like, people should really understand, man. Like, specifically for, like, little guys, dude. Just random comments like, you're short, you're small, you got small feet. It's like I'm taller than him, you know? I'm, like, a little bit taller than him, but I think he wanted to try to, like, I don't know. It's just, it seems negative, doesn't it? It just kind of seems negative. It kind of felt like he was, like, I don't know, sizing me up or something. He's 50, you know? He's a 50. I don't want to start, like, having a pissing contest with a 50-year-old Catholic priest, you know? I definitely thought it was a little bit awkward. It just kind of seemed like he was trying to, like, throw his weight around or something. I don't know, dude. Rand Paul roasted the government for putting feds in Catholic churches, though, is what I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Jamie Flores is like the leader of the Knights of Columbus here. And I'm sure the priest knows him. And I don't know, dude. Does he like secretly know who I am? Does he know? I mean, is he like complying with what the fuck ever it is that's following me? I don't know, dude. But I just have to be above it, dude. I just gotta be above it. There's a lot of pettiness around, you know? Like, when even a priest is kind of making a petty comment, it's like, damn. But I feel like I bring that out of people, dude. You know? I kind of just, like, inspire pettiness from even, like, literally the holiest of people. I just kind of make people want to, like, make a negative comment. And it's not even, like... It's not like I'm being that impressive during our talks, you know? I'm not being Mr. like, know-it-all of theology. Like, sometimes... Like, I didn't really know what a tabernacle was. Now I know what a tabernacle is. That's where they keep the, you know, the Eucharist. That's where they keep the body of Christ. It was to combat radicalism. Well, this priest is definitely more on the traditional side, but he's definitely very, like, submit to authority, submit to the Pope. He kind of defends the Pope, but he's very like anti-gay. He's definitely not. He's all about doing what the church is about. He's not trying to like rewrite stuff for people's feelings. I think he's cool. And I don't know, you know, the feet comment. I almost wonder if like he knows about my channel and it's just like maybe I just need to let that kind of stuff go. But yeah, you know, if you're trying to be a cool guy and you have a friend who's like a little smaller than you, the whole little guy comments, the fucking little feet comments, that stuff's just not necessary, guys. And if anything, I mean, because I'm taller than him, I feel like he's just trying to, like, you know, point out that he's still bigger than me, even though he's short. So who's this boat guy? Yeah. Obviously, when I'm hanging around with the priest, it's like, okay, I made some pretty off-color jokes last night for like half an hour straight. Oh, but dude, we have fun around here. We have laughs. Obviously, you guys, I don't think women peak at 14. Boat guy, apparently that's what boat guy thinks. And nobody really asked, by the way, boat guy. Nobody really asked, but, alrighty then. Alrighty then, boat guy. You thought of joining the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square? You could be their drummer. Get your moment of shine. I'm already getting my moment of shine, bro. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm going to make a video. I had 2 ideas for videos. And I don't want to forget the original one. I wanted to make a video about gesture maxing. That was my first idea. I'm going to make a video about gesture maxing because that's like a pretty kind of up and coming term. You know, I feel like a lot of black pill type of people are talking about gesture maxing, but I'm ready to kind of lay down the law on that, dude, because I was definitely a gesture maxer. Probably for way longer than I was willing to admit, dude. Shit, I remember gesture maxing a little bit in Boston, dude. Like even after Berkeley when I was with the bands and shit. So I have a lot of experience with gesture maxing, and I think because there's not that much to say about it, you know? It's when you try to be funny to compensate for being a beta. I think Chandler Bing's character on Friends really embodies it very well. Chandler had a dysfunctional upbringing. He's traumatized by his dad becoming a transformer. So he's always trying to lighten the mood. It's like soy, you know? You're like showing people that you're agreeable and you're basically backing down by just trying to make jokes all the time. But a lot of what I want to say about being a gesture maxer is when you realize it and then you try to elevate yourself. That's when you realize how negative it is, dude. When you start saying, okay, I was insecure in the past. I was trying to compensate. Now I'm working out. Now I have self-respect. Now I've healed my insecurity. And now I'm not going to be a jester. And now I'm going to shamelessly carry myself in a way where I can be seen as high value. That's when you realize the damage that's really been done. Because people get comfortable with you being a little jester guy. And when you start to carry yourself in a different way, it's like, hey man, remember a couple weeks ago when you like covered yourself in like dirt to try to make people laugh? Haha, that was so funny, dude. Kind of like the guy in Goodfellas. Yeah, man, this guy used to shine shoes. This guy used to shine shoes. You could see your face in him. It was like, hey, Tommy, maybe you haven't heard. I don't do the shiners no more. That's ultimately, he was in the wrong. That was Billy Batts, and then that was Tommy, the little guy in Goodfellas. He was in the wrong. He should have just let it roll off the shoulder. The guy's just busting his balls a little bit. But they'll try to bust your balls in a negative way, dude. Once you have been a gesture maxer for a long time, people are going to try to keep you there, bro. Because ultimately men are competitive. and you've already kind of counted yourself out by being a gesture maxer, and then they're going to try to, like, keep you down. People don't want to see you heal and elevate and be better. And that's ultimately the story of my life in Kodiak, if you ask me. On some level. I'm not going to completely play innocent like I didn't do anything wrong, but I was trying to hit my redemption arc and people weren't having it, dude. So the other video is the title of the stream, bro. Chosen ones, you've already won, man. Just by being who you are. You win once you recognize that you've already won. And you can be happy when you just be happy. That sounds like some gimmicky crap, but it goes back to my video, The Real Power of Positivity. It goes back to my video, The Real Power of Positivity, and like the Bible basically just tells you to be joyful. The Bible doesn't tell you how to be joyful, it just says be joyful. It just says don't be anxious. Christ says don't worry about what you're going to wear and don't worry what you're going to what you're going to eat. Always rejoice. Do not be anxious. Always rejoice. The Bible just says, be happy. Be confident. And it's like, oh, great. That's so helpful. But it is. And as a chosen one, you have to realize that being who you are, having the personality that you have, being able to make people laugh the way that you do, being the good company that you are, being the insightful, knowledgeable person that you are, you've already won, bro. And those things that you don't have a wife, other guys out there have wives and they suck. You don't have a career dudes out there who suck. You don't have a bunch of money, people out there have a bunch of money who suck. Not everybody. You don't automatically suck because you're married. You don't automatically suck because you have a family. You don't automatically suck because you have a career. But there are people out there with a career and a family and the things that you feel like you're losing because you don't have, and they suck. You are a winner just because you're you. You've won because you're you. Congratulations. You're you. You're that guy that people are upset by because you got things going on, and you're going to make it worse. You're going to make it worse by getting angry at people's pettiness, because that's ultimately their whole plan, dude. And the gang stalking is that on the highest level. The gang stalking is when the government is like, hey, I'm uncomfortable with this guy. I want him to be in a bad mood. Like, it starts with, like, dude bro from high school who wants you to be mad because he's taller than you and used to get more women than you. He wants you to be upset. And then it gets to a level where the fucking government wants you to be upset. Everybody's mad, dude. Everybody's mad because you got it. And when you just realize that you've got it, that's when everybody loses. They don't want you to realize that you've already got it. Like, dude, your funny comments, when you got something funny to say, when you make somebody smile, when you're witty, when somebody talks about what's happening in the world and you got insightful things to say, dude, you've already got it. You've already won. And when it comes to things like, okay, well, what about my wife? Find a woman that you want to love and spend the rest of your life with, bro. She's got to impress you. I think a lot of the best dating advice I ever got, the shit that worked for me, the couple of times I got lucky, it was the whole don't pursue women. Like, women are meant to pursue men, and I believe that. That's not how it is now. Society's all screwed up. But you just need to present yourself as a catch, and you do it in a nonchalant way, and it just needs to be like, it's like birds. With birds, men are sexy, and the women try to win like the sexy bird. That's peacocking. And, you know, you're going to be able to demoralize from the black pill, but you just win because you're who you are, you're the chosen one, and you shouldn't be thinking, oh, I need to be in better shape before I can get the kind of girl I want. I need this, I need that, I need that. You should think about what you want to spend the rest of your life with, bro. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with a girl with stinky breath, with terrible opinions, who doesn't respect me. You got to think about what's good for you. When it comes to your career, you got to think of a career that's going to appreciate you and that you're going to be comfortable at. And everybody's going to get super triggered, dude. Whole army of NPC zombies is ready like, you're nothing, you have nothing, you're empty, you don't have anything. That's how everybody wants you to feel, dude, because that's how they feel. And of course, you know, there's something they have that you don't have, and they're going to try to rub it in your face. But let's be real. A lot of your life was you have things that other people don't have, and it didn't even occur to you to rub it in people's face, bro. Because that's actually the story of my life, bro. I got bullied here, and it never really occurred to me to be like, well, you know what? I'm way smarter than you, and, like, I play the drums better than anybody in your family does anything. Eventually, I did start saying that, and when I did, it ruined my reputation. Because ultimately, people knew that all along, and that's part of why they were treating me the way they were treating me, dude. But in high school, it never occurred to me to say that. Because ultimately, I'm just a nice guy, bro. Not a Reddit nice guy that's like, hey, I bought you flowers. You owe me sex because I bought you flowers. Rah! Women are bitches. Not the Reddit nice guy. I was actually a nice guy. I was a good guy. I had the law of God printed on my heart. Not completely, but there was evidence of it. And when you realize that you've won, and the way you act when you realize you've won, it's not rubbing it in everybody's face. It's not trying to make people feel bad. It's just don't be angry. And you're not trying to make people feel bad. You feel bad for people who try to make you feel bad. Because they're coming from a place of lacking. They're coming from a place of weakness. And then you think about the law of attraction, which on many levels is cringe. Like, you know, the law of attraction is subordinate to Christ, the truth. But applying the law of attraction within the boundaries of being a Christian is that, you know, they say, like, think that you already have it. When you act like you already have it, then that's how you get it. That's how you be happy. That's how you be happy. That's how you win. You win by realizing you've already won, and you be happy by just being happy. Which is another way you could say that is you already think you're happy. Of course you already think you're happy, because you are happy, and then you are happy. You've won because you realize that you've already won. So we already won. And it's like, so what? So you're not going to do anything? No. Now you have to maintain your W. You got to stay alive, bro. There's people out there starving to death. There's people out there getting addicted to drugs. There's people out there getting hurt. And, like, people got enemies, dude. And sometimes powerful enemies want to hurt you and see you fail. So you got to stay up. You got to stay alive. You got to stay fed. Like, you got to keep your toes tapping, dude. Ultimately, you have an awesome personality. You're a great person. And you're alive. Stay alive. Stay living. Stay alive, bro. That's your mission. Stay alive. And part of staying alive is like, hey, you know what? Like, I don't want to just, like, pay the bills and buy food and then have absolutely nothing. Now, I'm not saying you need a crazy abundance or over excess. But let's be like, hey, you know, instead of barely keeping the lights on, let's get a career where I can be comfortable and provide for a family. Like, it's all part of it, dude. So just, you already have it. You got to maintain it. Because there's other people who don't want you to have it. There's other people, you know, they don't want to see you win. They don't want you to have the keys, like DJ Khaled says. And then ultimately, outside of what anybody else thinks, you just got to stay alive, dude. Like, people who starve to death, people didn't necessarily want them to starve to death. That's just how it happened. Sometimes you can starve to death when nobody wanted you to starve to death. So, But don't stress out about it. I'm just saying, it's like, I'm not telling you that you can just give up on life because you've already won. It's like, all right, I already won. Let's retire. It's like, you already have a life to be proud of. You're already a person that you should be proud of. Maintain it. And always be improving, dude. Always be better. But every day's got to be a good day, boys. And that's going to be a challenge. And everybody has bad days. But when it comes to like, okay, well, there's still things I want in life. I want to get a career. I want to move. I want to be comfortable driving in the big city. And that shit was bothering me last night. That was bothering me last night. But it's like, you know what? Whenever I move, I'm going to be winning when I get to where I'm at. I'll be going for smug walks. I'll be going to the grocery store. I'll probably just start by driving to the grocery store. I'm going to be winning, dude. Because I'm a winner. Why am I not married? Because there's all kinds of problems with the modern world, dude. And I see those problems. And we discuss those problems here. Alright, let's read you guys' comments, dude. Because we're all winners here. Winners deserve to be heard. Have you ever noticed that Leia Sedux looks like an unscuffed Gucci's? Let's go! It's true, I see my brother in a marriage. He plays video games more than he sees his wife, and he's been with her for 11 years, and they don't have kids and haven't even lived together. They're married. Wow. They haven't even lived together? Bro. Should we take women on dates? If it's a girl you want to take on a date, you meet a girl and it's like, wow, like, you know, that's pretty funny. You know, you'd probably be fun to like have sushi with. We should talk about that over sushi. You should tell women like reasons they qualify to hang out with you. It's like, you know what? You're pretty funny. It'd be fun to go have sushi together sometime. Like, why do you want to be around them? Because the stereotype is that men are just trying to get in girls' pants. And you're a high-value man. You have to think like a high-value man. It's like, well, I'm a man. Eventually, I'm going to want to be getting it. This girl's funny. This girl's cool. You're allowed to, like, you know, recognize that they're hot, but don't be weird about it. Not everybody's going to like you. It's not about being delusional. But you are a high-value man. And there's lots of women caught up in material bullshit, and they don't recognize it. Flip them, dude. All kinds of people don't recognize all kinds of stuff. Let me try to see a lot of chosen ones just kind of talk like everybody's a chosen one. Here's how you make sure you're chosen, guys. You got to recognize this is God's world. And you got to recognize it's the God of the Bible. If you don't agree with me on denomination, like the truth is somewhere in the Bible. And I definitely would start to draw the line at like weird New Age Christianity and like being a Mormon or Jehovah's Witness. But ultimately, this is God's world. God is real. It's the God of the Bible. You're screwing up if you don't believe in the Trinity. But I'm not going to say that you have to be a Catholic. You're chosen if you're a Christian. And then you realize some things about the world. Because there's a lot of people who are Christians, but they believe everything on television. They believe everything the government says. And they've drank the Kool-Aid. You know, the Kool-Aid didn't kill their faith, but they don't realize anything about the world. You can realize the reality of Christ, but then not realize anything about the world. You got to realize, like, that Mountain Dew, Maui Blast shit, Mountain Dew, Maui Blast shit, that's weird. And you have every right to recognize that's weird. The fact that the same chief of police, whatever, high-level dude, was involved in the Vegas, like, he was working in Vegas during the shooting, and now he's working in Maui during that shit, you have every right to realize that's weird. You have every right to notice things. And you're not being a knuckle-dragging conspiracy theorist by noticing these things. So, you're a Christian, and you recognize the world for what it is. Maybe not at the highest levels, but I'll tell you what. Dudes who are walking around here, in this set, in this Wolf Gang, we see high-level shit, bro. That's every day, bro.